Hey everybody, Josh Jones here. It's good to see all of y'all out there again here this evening. Just wanted to stop by and say hello. Welcome to the speech. It's a very hot topic that's been going around for quite a bit now. Actually, we're talking about police shootings. Uh, Talking about the death penalty for those who shoot police officers, and should they get it? Now, I'm not one to sit here and go, yeah, maybe they should, maybe they shouldn't. I don't know. Uh, that's really left up to the courts to decide that. Certain cases have been decided upon. Certain articles have been published, including one by OLR Research that pretty much self-explains, says that it's a felony crime. You know, it's a capital felony to shoot a police officer or firefighter, along with about 9 other crimes. So, depending on the actual crime itself and how heinous it is, I'm assuming that's where we're at today with that law. I haven't seen anything further. As far as Donald Trump goes, I know he put out something a while back on the Hill, like right around his first speech, talking about, and that's a source you can research yourself, the Hill. Um, Basically stating that he wanted to make it a mandatory death penalty for someone who kills a police officer. That's bold. The law stipulates that it can be punishable by death or lifetime imprisonment. Now, most convicts, I'm assuming, are going to plead down to that just so they don't get the death penalty. But in some cases, it may not be an option to plead down. It depends on the heinous of the crime. So I like the OLR, the research I did on that one. That one's pretty good. I like that one. It's really good. Some statistics that I looked at coming from your cgat.gov. I looked on some different references there, and I wanted to know what the number of cops being killed per year is. The first one I looked at, it was 49.6. I don't know what a .6 cop is, but roughly around 50 cops are being killed, and he even states in the article that's even low. Um, Now, the number of deaths, according to their 1975 to 2015 model, the number of deaths per 10,000 is roughly down a bit. That's quite a lot when you're thinking about police deaths. Uh, but not to me. I mean, one is more than what we need. Uh, it begs the question, what is and why do we need the death penalty for this case? It's all facts and circumstances that lead up to that decision, but it's not my decision to make. Things I want to look at maybe is looking at, why did they do it? Is this person insane, for one? It's not worth it, guys. I'm here to tell you right now, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to go out and kill a cop over some bull crap, or kill anybody for that matter. Killing a cop is the worst thing in my mind, is the worst thing you could do. If you're being pulled over by a police officer, whatever little mistake you've made is not worth taking his life over. Remember, you committed the crime. Remember, you are the one holding the drugs or the paraphernalia or whatever's in your car. And remember, when you make that decision to pull a gun and shoot a police officer, that's a life-changing choice. I don't look at anybody and go, hey, you're just a bad person. No, you're not a bad person. You made a bad decision. Am I going to testify for you in court and say, no, I just made a bad decision. I needed to, no, I don't think he gets the death penalty. I neither agree or disagree with it. Donald Trump, if he wants to make that the mandatory thing, go for it. But will it reduce the amount of police officers being killed? Yeah, just like the amount of rape victims that are being killed, people who are kidnapped and being killed. Those are all those crimes that are underneath that same bill, up underneath that the 9 things that are capital felonies. So it hasn't stopped those yet. But what I want you to do as a crowd, as we close out in the next few minutes, is I want you to close your eyes. I want you to think about yourself getting dressed for work. I mean, you're a police officer. You're getting dressed for work. Close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes. Think about it. You're getting dressed. Putting on your pants. Putting on your shirt. Your tie. Your badge. Your boots. You raise up after tying the last shoelace. You take a deep breath. You're about to go on patrol. Possibly for the last time. You don't know. Now, you say goodbye to your family. You kiss your wife. You say bye. You talk to your wife. You tell them you love them. And you head off for the night. You go out the door. You go down the stairs. You get in your car. Now, as you get in your car, you crank it up. You shut the door. You back out. And you head off. None of this is crossing your mind right now. Remember, you've been on the job for 15 years now. And this is an every night routine. So you drive down the road. You find your local place where you go every night and you stop. You walk inside. You say hi to everybody because they all know you. You get your coffee or whatever snack it may be at that point in time. You just give the counter your change or your money. She gives you back your change. You head off to the car. Well, as you're walking out of the car, your wife calls you. Just that one last time to say, I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you in the morning. Just right before she goes to bed, she calls and tells you that. Now, as you're talking to her and you're telling her you love her yourself, you see a car go through a stop sign. So you say to yourself, honey, or you say to your spouse, honey, can you please give me a second? I'll call you back in a little bit. I got to run and do this. I'll call you right back. Love you. You hang up the phone. You get in your car and you chase the car down. You approach the car. You turn your lights on. The blue lights are wagging. You can see them in the distance. You're wagging. You get on the radio. You call in. Hey, this is so-and-so dispatch. I'm pulling this car over. Now, as you pull that car over, it stops. You make one last call on dispatch. You give them the license plate number and let them know where you are. You place the radio back down, you get out of the car, and you walk up like you've done it 1,000 times. 1,000 times you've done this. You walk up to the car, you touch the back, leave your fingerprints on. You walk up to the window. As you approach the window, you notice, well, the guy's sitting awful straight. That's cool. You know, he's just sitting there, not bothering nobody, not reaching for anything, so this is a good thing. So you tap on the window. You're not worried about anything because you've done this 1,000 times. You tap on the window. The window rolls down. Brace yourself. Before you can reach, when you reach in and before you can get, sir, ma'am, out of your mouth, the occupant pulls a gun and shoots you in the face. You're laying there on the ground. You're wondering nothing, because you're dead. He drives off. He leaves you there like a bag of trash. Now answer this question. Does he get life in prison or death? Thank you.